TVTome Adventure, Episode 29, Forbidden Power. Ooh, spooky. So is this where we're gonna find out? So my guess is this is the episode we're gonna actually find out something about the Forbidden Power and the history around it. Or at least something about it, why it exists. On the last episode of TTA, Alpha Curbifer 11-1, Flame Girl, Game Crazed, and Nightlock all made it to the final Netking room. Inside, Curbifer 1111's attitude got the better of him, as he had to pass a test through a maze of portal. Afterwards, EXE, the final Netking who had many elemental powers, challenged Curbifer 1111 to a battle to punish him for talking rudely to him. During the battle, though, it was shown that Curbifer was beginning to lose his strange power. Can he hold out against the final boss? Some of the biggest mysteries of all shall be revealed today. Some of the biggest mysteries? Will we know the meaning of life, the universe, and everything? And you better not tell me it's 42.
Well, you're not half bad, kid. I'm glad to see that you know a little trick about elemental type and fun.
Oh yeah, we already read this before. Alright, let's go over to when Curb loses his powers. Now you're calling him an old fart, and now he is stealing the powers. This sucks! I wanted to fight the last Netking. Instead, I didn't get to fight any of them.
You could have beaten the last guy easy, Alpha.
Ugh. God, sucking up to him. Because he's the alpha of the group. It's Alpha and his gang.
Well, Curb seemed to be doing just fine against him. But to be honest, I hate when he acts like an asshole every time he transforms.
What do you mean every time he transforms? He always acts like an asshole. That's literally his personality. BTW, guys! Did you notice that Curb has been actually taking damage in his fight? As if he haven't been taking damage in any other fight. So what?
Hello? Haven't you noticed by now that whenever Curb is in a weird transformed state, the purple aura keeps him from...
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I have not noticed it. I have not noticed that at all. Because it happens so rarely. Curb's transformer state isn't as cool as Alpha when he turns into the Dust Cloud Demon.
Get a dare for opponent? That was how he beat Webmaster.
That's right. And he's been losing HP from this EXE guy. So then, what does it mean?
It means that the EXE guy has, weapons that can damage you. Or that he actually knows how to program the game and he can program himself to be better. He's just better, that's all. It means, I think that GC is about to get his wish. Check it out. I'm checking and I'm outing.
No, not yet. I'm not done yet. Gah!
And so Curb transformed back into a gray little blob.
Whoa! I'm back to normal again. Wait a minute. Ah, crap!
Well, little one, I must say that you show great bravery to stand up against me with your bare hands alone. I'm sure that I could easily delete you now, but I have a little more fun with you first.
And so the fight continues where Curb's attacks are getting completely owned by Mr. EXE, the worst named character in the entire series. Oh, that's cool. Alright, that's actually cool. He shoots his attack, goes to the other side, everything that missed, he absorbs it back. I like that. That's a genuinely cool attack.
That's all he got?
And then he changed into ice again?
Not exactly.
I think your flame ones were cooler than these ice. Also, how do you control that stuff? It's a video game. And we have it canonically, they're using controllers. How do you control each individual? Or is it like you have a crosshair that where everything that goes where you point? Anyway, Team Summon Nightlock! And Nightlock is doing his thing where he can control stuff. And then they're shooting electricity, and Curb is shooting ice, and then they're slashing and they're slooshing, and there's more electricity coming from the sky. Curb is about to be demolished
How will Kirby get out of this battle? Find out soon! After the following text. Seems we both nearly finished, but you're just one hit away from defeating the final Netking.
Also, I gotta say, the picture they used for him is very low quality compared to everyone else.
Even if I'm not the strongest warrior in the virtual world, like you may think yourself to be, I'm not backing down.
Okay, when it comes to battles like this, being the strongest isn't like the 100% guaranteed win, because there's a lot of strategy. Utilizing the weapons you have in a way that you can win the fight. Like, even if you're strong, if you don't have strategy, you will fail. Which I'm very curious. There is a Tome game, like an official one. I want to play it because I backed it when it came out, but I just never got to get around to play it. So I wanna know, like, how did they do the battle grid in that one? Because in the remake show that came out like 2011, the grid was just like a room that you hung out in. Like there was no like grid.
And I never said you should. You and your friends are no cowards. Plainly see. Still, I shall delete you.
Phew! It's at least good to see Kirby return to normal now. It's not exactly the best case scenario. He had a better chance of beating EXE in his transformed state, I'm afraid to say.
He only got hit EXE one more time, and if we win, I think he can pull it off. Let's hope for the best then.
Really utilizing your position in the team, huh, there, Flame Girl? ...
So my elemental mastery still isn't good enough, eh? Then how about a triple threat?
So it's all... Yeah, I was just gonna say, are they all gonna be different elements than they are?
Why does this always happen to me?
How will Kirby finish this? Also, if it's a triple threat, why don't they all attack at the same time? It's still not a triple threat. Okay, there we go. Now it's starting. It always happens. I complain and it happens.
Damn it! I don't know how much longer I can keep this up. Stop being a wuss! Get out of there and attack him! Go out and get your own final battle, jerk off!
Bam, sling, slang. And so the battle is on its RGB. Or RBY. It's RBY, I mean. Don't just run around like a street dancer dodging stuff. Get out there and attack already.
If you're so eager to do it, then do it yourself!
Well, Alpha wanted, but you had to open your big ass mouth for now. You have to do it. Team Summon Alpha! Ah, no Nihon Go text this time? Alright, okay, I see. No more translations for me. Winner! And then it's just slightly diagonal downwards. I love that it's not even straight.
Hooey! That was a hoot!
I'm sorry about before, I was just trying to get through to you. Also, I am slightly curious about the summons in this world. So, if you summon someone, does that mean you take the person away from where they're standing, and they get transferred to the grid due to their attack? Or do you just mimic and copy their ability?
No problem, man. I know we're just trying to help, but it was because of you that we won.
That's right! Look like we made it to the end of the tunnel!
Awesome! Does that mean we can get out of here so I can take a break?
Just turn, oh my god, I said this before, just turn off the game. Oh god, you don't actually need to be here, just turn off the game. Anyway, let's carry on.
Stick around for After Party, girl! My throat was gonna hurt doing his previous voice, I'm changing it.
He's still here!
Don't be alarmed, I've accepted my defeat by now. I'd just like to first extend a large congratulations to you all. Alpha, Curve, Flavor, Cream Crit, and Nyler. You have last triumphed over the 6 Netkings. 6? Well, we have Webmaster, we have Blitz, we have Sparkle Girl, whatever her name was, Spirit, this guy, and the previous person, I forgot who they were. The copy guy, the Ruby Rules. But who could be the 6th guy? Oh my god, there was that big empty room with a lot of blue Zeds. That's correct. 1, 2, that's still only 5. Perhaps it's time that we explain the situation to you all, now that the battles are done.
Yeah, that might be nice.
I shall begin at the I should start at the beginning then! The start is where stories tend to begin. So you're starting at a very good position to start. To be continued. No, okay.
As you know by now, we are the Netkings, the team of computer scientists that created Tome. All of you did it?
Even the webmaster can't put off a job as big as this on his own.
We all worked hard on this project for years together.
The webmaster.
Head of coding and programming.
Blitz, sound and music director.
Kinda spirit, character and graphic designer.
Ruby Rules, chief of graphics art. Chief of graphic arts. That's an
Nixie, head of developer and battle system. And the 6th Netking EXE partner in the battle system, Seto.
What? The last one was Seto? I would never have guessed that.
Are you kidding me?
It was obvious. Like, just open your eyes. Seto's just a teen, like us. Nyla, weren't you like in your 20s? What do you mean a teen? Wait, how old were he? I have to go back check. How old was he? Alright, I went back. He was 15, okay? He's still a teen. I don't know why I always imagine him, like, much older than everyone. Like, I always legit imagine him, like, being in his mid to late 20s. Hanging out with all these kids.
True. However, for his age, he's extremely gifted with computing.
I knew it! That explains the empty room with the Z crest. And the admin power Zero has. Plus, he has been registered forever. Forever is my favorite legal registration age. Oh, how old are you? Forever. Oh, for how long have you been playing this game? Forever. I was born in Tome, molded by it.
So then, Seto was our real first Netking battle.
Alright, but okay, so what set off this whole path to the Netkings was defeating a Netking. Well, technically the second time. Because Nylog did defeat him the first time. And then Kerber first stamped him in the bank the second time. Why did it activate the first time? Was it because it was in a tournament, so it doesn't count technically? No, wait. 3 times! This is the 3rd time they beat Zero, because Kerb defeated him the first time when they ever met, then Nylog defeated him in the tournament, then Alpha presumably defeated him in here, at the arena after the tournament. 3 times they already defeated him!
Yup. And like I said, when you face one, you face them all.
Well, you guys sure took your sweet time. As I said, it's the 3rd time we're facing him. EXE made a lame-ass policy. To be honest, it is kind of a lame policy. It's a really lame policy. Oh, shut up. You got no sense of tradition.
I usually wouldn't have cared about facing you at the time, but when I saw that Alpha was the one who defeated him.
I don't agree with that Alpha defeated him. Alpha was being defeated himself. It was Kerb that stabbed him in the back. He got the final blow. So he should have gotten the frag.
I came to verify the rumors.
Alpha in no scenario defeated Zero.
Forget about that. Your fellow Netkings tried to steal Alpha's power like a total psycho.
You wanted to inspect my forbidden power, right?
Well...
Yeah, I know, but it's gone now. The true forbidden power was the friends we made along the way.
I took care of that when I sealed it in the Rob Asterix Drain Sword.
The forbidden power? I'm sorry, but you're mistaken.
Well, what do you mean?
The forbidden power, aka the debug, is just a bunch of rumors that led the debug organization forming. Alpha, the power that you've had this whole time, is a very powerful virus.
A virus?
Why do everyone look like they're hurt and Alpha says, huh, yeah, I guess so.
A virus codenamed Kagemamuru.
Kagemamuru. Okay, I have to check, does that even mean anything? Searching on it, literally the first thing that shows up is the TVTome adventure Wikipedia page. Yeah, there is a fandom, a wiki page for TVTome. Kagemamuru doesn't exist as far as I can see. And what shows up on Google is literally just fan art and pictures of what it actually looks like. But if you Google Translate, it will automatically like change it to Kagemaru instead of Kagemamuru, which translates to shadow circle. From Japanese to English.
He was back in the first testing stage of Tome.
Oh, there he is. Kinda looking like that one monster thing from Yu-Gi-Oh! I forgot the name of it.
I had another program come to create this virus for me. It was the first intended to be a guardian of...
Why would you create a virus? If you're gonna have a guardian, why do you create a virus?
Virtual world. A punisher for those who defy the rules. That's not what a virus is for! Oh my god!
You want an anti-cheat system. Like Riot Games have Vanguard, for example, or like... An anti-cheat system. That's not a virus. However, there was a fatal problem. The virus exploded. The second the virus had materialized into the virtual world, it began to wreak havoc all over the place.
I immediately fired the programmer who made it, and the 6 of us logged in and tried to stop it.
Go back to the previous version. Delete what you have, go back to the previous version. There we go, you solved the problem. Patch it out. This is why you always keep backups. You scroll back to a previous version. Oh my god. And there we have the blob. The guy slashing, dashing, everyone getting penetrated and dust clouded.
We never stood a chance. The virus took us all down with a single hit as we each lined up to try and stop it.
Eyes. It got one of those. It eventually came down to Zero being the last one available to fight. And he was the best of the 6 of us of virtual combat. I mean, I can see that. I can see why that's true. But, on the other hand, roll back to a previous version. All of this could have been avoided so easily. No, it destroyed his arm.
But even he wasn't enough to stop it. But though his assault on the virus, we learned that Kagemamamaru had not only great abilities in the virtual world, such as the permanently altering Zeto's character graphic.
How does that work? Just make a new character. I just stopped trying to rationalize it and, think it as an actual video game. Like, the way they're treating it is as if it's like a video game isekai. Something kind of like... Okay, maybe not a video game isekai, but something kind of like Shangri-La Frontiers. Where, like, you go into this virtual world and you act inside of it. Like a VR world. But all the canons we know so far goes against that. But even if that's the true, even if they have this advanced AI on all these super advanced NPCs controlling, just so much of this could have been solved so easily.
But it could also affect the people in real world. Oh my god!
How? It's a video game. We haven't established it's VR, you use a headset, or you put in some kind of incubator or something in order to enter this world. How does it affect people in real world? It's a video game. You either use mouse, controller, keyboard. I'm asking too many questions I will never get answers to, am I? Creator, if you're ever watching this, please reach out to me on Twitter. I have questions I want answers to.
To this day, Zeto still feels some sharp pain in his left arm, but the virus did a lot more to his system.
For some reason, we were unable to completely delete the virus. So, with some struggles and hacking, we sealed the virus and made it into a dust cloud in a prison and locked off that prison in an unreachable area in the sanctuary.
Why? Why would you put it in, like, the most populated area in the entire game? Why not put it in a box somewhere else, out of bounds, out of reach, an area that will never be loaded? If you really want to fuck with people, you could, like how they did in video games back in the day, like the Quake engine and stuff, where the skybox was literally just a box outside of the area you play. It was just a miniature version of the world. You could have fucked with people and put the virus in there, so you just have this giant-ass monster walking around in the skybox. As for Zero, he went back to his home and never went near a computer for months on end. While later, Zero logged back in, ever so often to see how things were. But there was something different about him.
He had a very cold attitude, active, he hated everything we worked on for so...
Of course he would hate it! It literally damaged him in real life. The thing he created altered him. How would you react if you lost your arm? These people have no sympathy. Like, he's just a kid. My god! These people are so evil. But wait a sec. If I find this virus, that means that the door that no one else was able to see, it must have been a secret area. Wait, but if only you could see it then?
Most likely the cause was that your character ID code managed to be the same as the lock-on the area, and thus you were able to go inside. The coding was in sync.
Okay, that one I can get behind. That is shit I actually heard happen in like MMORPGs and stuff. So if your programming is bad, that shit can happen. And then the voice and the prison engulfed me. And then I felt like no one could defeat me. But then it must have affected you IRL too. Yeah, he got cocky and I became a simp. Hot-headed simp, the worst kind.
That explains why you acted psychotic in your transformed state.
But then, why did Zero attack me when it came back? Because they know you had the power, though.
You used it on him once during the said tournament. He must have realized that it was the virus again.
And then he wanted to go after you to get revenge on a virus that defeated him already once before.
I like how everyone is figuring this out except Alpha. They need to explain it all to Alpha.
Zero had been obsessed with being the strongest in Tome since that day. It was the virus that changed him. Before that, he loved and respected the virtual world like us.
I can't really say you guys respect the virtual world, lads. Yeah, that's definitely an overstatement. You guys have been hiding out here this whole time. Like, the Netkings have been rumored characters. There's no way you guys like hang out in the middle of everything. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Okay, happy thoughts. Wow. I actually feel kind of sorry for him now. Nah, that's just pity. That's not sorry.
I guess you wouldn't be out down in something you helped create. That must be how he feels.
All that aside, that virus is gone now. So no one will ever use its power. Nor will they suffer from it again.
Something that's hit me, like, I low-key want to read the Homestuck, but it's way too much text for my dyslexic ass. But I can go through the whole thing just looking at pretty pictures. I might do that.
As I said before, that virus could not be destroyed.
And the sword. Ah! Oh my god! Things happened! I predicted things. I said things would happen, and things did happen. We unlocked the thing and unleashed dust clouds everywhere. Praise me, I am best.
What's wrong, Webmaster?
Something's happened. Oh, sweet mother of God!
He closed it immediately. What's happening?
Alpha, you and your team, come with me now. The rest of you stay here.
Don't you want all the warriors to be there at the same time? Am I wrong here? Alright, they're gone. Into the dust cloud they go. The dust storm.
Holy crap! What happened? No! That's impossible!
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
Webmaster, this is right near where I found the virus prison. For God's sake, what's happening?
Our flame is got. Okay, I need to make a flaming getting kidnapped counter. Just add it to. Let's add a counter, okay? I'm gonna try to remember to keep the counter.
Alpha, you dumbass! Don't go in without us. The gate has been hacked open. Let's catch up with him before it goes worse.
The secret place. Oh my! Now that's one big black thing protruding from the shocked face. Oh my god! Look at it. The bug looking ass thing. Look how dumbfounded it is. The glory to be continued. It's sorry, I couldn't. Make that one.
Episode 30, coming soon! The final episode of Season 1 of TVTome Adventure.